What do we want? Good morning. It is Friday, September the 27th. It's currently 9:25 a.m. where I am. The temperature is 69 degrees. Me and the son holding a conversation right now because on this Friday, we going to focus, we going to forgive, we going to forget, and we ain't going to follow nobody because I read the 4 agreements and I want to share some of that with you today. So on this Friday, I ask you, how focused are you truly on your dreams? How focused are you truly on being a better person? A lot of the times we say shit to sound good, but we actually just blowing smoke. We tell people we doing this and we doing that, but we actually ain't focused. We supposed to be reading. I still ain't finished my damn book. You gotta focus. Focus is definitely one of the major factors. A lot of the times they try to write us off as people as a whole because our ability to focus on what's important isn't there. All of us suffer from it. It's too much going on in the world. I can't take in all this information. How am I supposed to focus? Well, Diddy told me to lock in. Put your phone down. Leave it in the other room. Delete apps that you know are troublesome. But at the end of the day, your focus is the most important thing because when you're not focused, I mean you ain't doing what's best for you. And who else is gonna do that? Message 1. The next topic was forgiveness and forgetting. Now they're supposed to go hand in hand. They don't go hand in hand. It's easy for us to forgive things that are done to us. But it's not easy for us to forget. The way the mind works, it constantly replays things in your head, which I learned is called the negative feedback loop from hell, in which you constantly repeat things inside yourself, and your imagination tends to make it worse than what it was or what it could be. So then it makes it impossible for you to forget. And that's okay. You're human. It's kind of hard for us to forget. It literally is, unless it's something so traumatic, we just choose not to remember. But try your best. That's all you can do. Try your best every single day. Try to forgive the people with the bad attitudes. Try to forgive such and such because they don't know how to talk all the time, but you know what they mean. Just try. That's all we can. But I don't blame you if you can't forget, because there's a lot of things that I've been through in my life that I have forgiven the people for, but I can't necessarily forget the pain that was caused. So that's understandable. Now, in today's society, they done work so hard to rewrite the main thing our parents told us as children. Don't be a follower. Every app that we have, everything that we entertain with, it pertains with followers. So as you following this person, you follow that person. So in turn, none of us are being leaders, which means none of us are doing what's best for us or our situation and taking charge at our table and making sure that everything in our situation is best for us. Because we too busy following what such and such saying, what such and such doing, what they got going on at this show, what they doing, what this wave is. And it's okay to just remove yourself from all of that and no longer follow anything that's given to you, but in turn, making your own path. Simple as that. Don't be a follower in this existence. It's only one you. So why allow the existence that you have to be determined by something somebody else is doing or saying? Follow yourself. Follow your dreams. Follow your goals at your pace and achieve you. Because only you can be you. And nobody else can tell you about where you should be, where you want to be. And as long as you ain't following nobody else, then there's nothing for you to compare yourself to. And that brings us to the 4 agreements. I'm going to be brief because hopefully my briefness makes you want to go read the 4 agreements. It's an amazing book. So the agreement 1 is be impeccable with your word. That means mean what you say when you say it at all times. There's no reason for you to in turn give somebody your word and your word isn't your bond. You know what I'm saying? We all seen Scarface, or at least know the line, all you got in this world is your balls in your word. So make sure that your word is your everything, because if it ain't, then your credibility remains at nothing, because when you tell people something, they're not going to believe you. So please, be impeccable with your word. Bust your ass and follow through on what you said that you were going to do. This one is also very, 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 very important, especially in today's society, where we living, how we living, and all the things that's being said, the freedom everybody have to say everything. I need to take this one personally, and the message is, don't take everything personally. Sometimes people going through shit. Sometimes they don't have the energy. Sometimes they wasn't even thinking about the shit you thinking about or perceiving it the way you do. So don't take it personal if you don't get what you want from everybody. Sometimes we got to communicate a little bit better, or be a little bit more understanding. Put yourself in that situation, and maybe you will see that the situation occurred the way it did, not because of you. Everything does not revolve around you. You got to watch this movie. It's called The Truman Show with Jim Carrey. It's beautiful. And it's also a psychological disorder in which everybody or him thinks that the world revolves around them. So any and everything has something to do with you. And that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? You are important, but you ain't that important. Make yourself that important. The third agreement, and it's the worst thing that you could do in life, is assume. Don't assume anything. No. Take the time and the energy and the effort to figure it out. But don't assume because of this it's going to be that. Or don't assume that the person is going to tell you no. Or don't assume that this is going to work. Do it and find out. Ask and know. Speak on and receive a response. Make the music. Let them tell you what's up. Do hair, do nails, go back to school, get your GED, whatever it is. But don't assume that it's over. Don't assume anything is complete. Don't assume anything. Know everything, especially in today's day and age. It's nothing that you can't take the time out to know. The last agreement is very simple. It's the same thing I say every single day. It's all that you can do in this life besides love and try to be happy amongst all the other emotions is always do your best. Always do your best. Just put your all into it. Constantly. Just put your all into it. Give everything, everything. And if it don't work, that's okay. You're not going to feel too bad because you gave it your all. And at the end of the day, that's all that we can do is give it our all. You know what I'm saying? My favorite quote is from Theodore Roosevelt, and to sum it up real quick, it's not about the person watching, it's not about the commentators, it's not about the fans, it's literally the person that's doing it, that's giving their blood, sweat, and tears. At the end of the day, they can judge their overall performance and what it is that they was doing. So with that being said, grind harder, be great, and if nobody told you today, I love you, and you are awesomely amazing, super fantastic. Put the kid out.